Welcome to Arctic Meltdown, the global implications of permafrost thawing. In this video, we will explore the critical role of permafrost and its significance in the fight against climate change. As we delve into the profound impacts of permafrost thawing, we'll examine threats to biodiversity, the challenges posed to indigenous communities, and the risks to infrastructure across the globe. Join us as we uncover how this phenomenon is linked to rising sea levels and our shared responsibility in addressing these escalating issues. 1. What is permafrost? Permafrost might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's very real and crucial to our planet's ecosystem. Permafrost is essentially ground that has remained frozen for at least 2 consecutive years. Found predominantly in the Arctic and subarctic regions, it acts like nature's freezer, holding onto ancient organic matter. This frozen ground covers vast swaths of land, encompassing about a quarter of the northern hemisphere's land area. Imagine a giant ice chest beneath your feet, preserving the remnants of plants and animals from thousands of years ago. But this icy landscape is more fragile than it seems, and recent changes in global temperatures are causing it to thaw, unveiling a series of challenges for our planet. 2. Why it matters. You might wonder why a bit of frozen ground matters so much. The answer lies in the vast quantities of carbon and methane stored within this frozen Earth. These gases have been trapped for millennia, but as permafrost thaws, they are released into the atmosphere. This release is like opening Pandora's box, as both carbon dioxide and methane are potent greenhouse gases. Methane, in particular, is over 25 times more effective at trapping heat in the atmosphere than carbon dioxide over a 100-year period. As these gases escape, they contribute significantly to global warming, making permafrost thawing a ticking time bomb for our climate. 3. Threat to biodiversity. The Arctic isn't just a frozen desert, it's a thriving ecosystem teeming with life. From the majestic polar bears to the migratory caribou, these animals depend on the stability of their environment for survival. Thawing permafrost disrupts these habitats, leading to a domino effect on biodiversity. As the ground softens, it can alter plant life, which in turn affects herbivores and the predators that rely on them. This ecological imbalance threatens the delicate web of life in the Arctic. Imagine if your home was suddenly shifted and rearranged. That's what these animals face when their habitats are disturbed. 4. Impact on indigenous communities. For generations, Arctic indigenous communities have lived in harmony with the frozen landscape. However, permafrost thawing poses a serious threat to their traditional way of life. Many indigenous peoples rely on the land for hunting, fishing, and gathering, but as the ground softens, these activities become increasingly difficult. Their cultural heritage and livelihoods are intertwined with the land, and changes to the permafrost can disrupt everything from food sources to transportation routes. The thawing ground is not just an environmental issue, it's a cultural and social one, impacting the very fabric of indigenous life. 5. Infrastructure risks. In regions where permafrost prevails, infrastructure is built with the frozen ground in mind. Roads, buildings, and pipelines rely on the stability of permafrost to remain intact. When this ground begins to thaw, it weakens the foundation upon which these structures stand. Imagine trying to build a house on a melting ice cube. The results can be disastrous. Buildings can tilt, roads can buckle, and pipelines can rupture, leading to costly repairs and potential environmental hazards. This poses significant risks to the safety and economy of areas where permafrost is prevalent, highlighting yet another reason why permafrost thawing cannot be ignored. 6. Sea level rise connection. Thawing permafrost doesn't just affect the land, it has implications for our oceans as well. As the ground melts, it contributes to the melting of ice sheets and glaciers, indirectly accelerating sea level rise. This creates a ripple effect, threatening coastal communities around the world. Rising sea levels can lead to increased flooding, erosion, and habitat loss for marine and coastal species. It's like a chain reaction, where the melting permafrost acts as the first domino, setting off a series of events that can have global repercussions. 7. Global responsibility. The issue of permafrost thawing is not confined to the Arctic. It's a global concern that requires collective action. Reducing global carbon emissions is critical to slowing the thaw and minimizing its impacts. Every ton of carbon dioxide prevented from entering the atmosphere helps mitigate the release of greenhouse gases from permafrost. It's a daunting task, but one that we must undertake to protect our planet. The responsibility lies with governments, industries, and individuals alike to work towards sustainable solutions and preserve the delicate balance of our world.